dangerous.
Very, very.
Okay, yeah, he's choosing Cloud.
Okay, he's gonna start with Cloud.
Okay.
See how
I know
goes.
that Geist does not like this matchup. He thinks that Cloud is busted, which rightfully so. He's a very busted character. But I think that Bayonetta is going to be able to deal with a lot of the shield pressure that we see from Cloud, especially with back air, with having a lot of really good burst options out of shield. So we'll see how this goes.
It's very understandable because I believe we did have, I think, three Cloud players in top 12.
Yeah, we had a lot of Cloud rep.
Scar and Geist.
I think Scar got 13, but 3 in top 16 is pretty good. Yeah, if you eat the jump here, you're very dead, but Ned is calm and collected, finds a way out of that witch twist.
Yeah, he pressed 0 buttons. He said, I'm not taking any chances right now getting gimped.
Okay, taking that. Sometimes you just got to eat that 66 so you can live to fight another day. Back here on the shield.
With having all these different mobility options, I feel like dodging the limit options are going to be a lot better too, especially if you're stuck at the ledge. We see so many people so far in this tournament just neutral get up into the limit cross slash, but I feel like Bayonetta having the ABK, having the witch twist is going to be able to move around it, especially with witch time too. If she's able to bait that out, it's going to be a huge punish.
Oh, for sure. Ooh, beautiful pivot F tilt coming from Ned. Now, what's his ledge trapping look like against Geist? Bayo is definitely a character where like you have to work a little harder to like trap her at the ledge, even though like you know what a lot of her options are. Like she wants to plank, she wants to maybe like ABK and catch you off guard. So we're gonna have to see what Ned has changed up from the last time they played.
Yeah, Geist playing super patient here, just keeping his distance, trying to time out this limit, and does it successfully. Now going to be able to approach and not have to worry about those kill options. But do have to watch out a lot of the time. Yeah,
go and swing
We've seen that Ned's really good at punishing ABK on shield. We've seen that if it crosses up, he's able to get it back air, but they're getting an up smash instead. Geist definitely going to have to pay attention to that. I feel like in a lot of situations, Geist is also running to the corner, which, see ya. Yeah, running to the corner, which can be really scary because Ned has that really good burst option of dash attack, which will kill at higher percents as well.
I feel like Ned has always been known as that Cloud that's just like, yeah, I'm not about to burn limit. I'm just about to use it for the movement. And I was very surprised to see him throw out a blade beam on that that first stock.
He just did it to keep the corner pressure going. Like, just do not let Geist advance to middle for free. And the way that he's been moving around these afterburner kicks as well from these like corner burst situations, it's just been excellent so far.
Yeah, he's cut ABK off literally and like metaphorically with these cross slashes.
He got a kill off of it, and he's just gotten like a lot of his damage off of Geist trying to force the issue to center stage.
Low shield here. This is a little scary. Retreating to the corner.
Woo! Barely enough shield in time.
Yeah, just barely enough. But Ned able to still keep himself safe after going for it as well. That was really important.
Keep himself safe.
You know? Oh, wow.
Keep himself safe.
Wow. He did not keep himself safe.
Oh, no.
Oh, and the limit is going to let Ned live.
And after all that next attack, oh, thank you.
And another ABK getting punished with that cross slash as a bonus.
What a tragic turn of events for Geist, but Ned is now going to, as we've mentioned before, you just have to take those moments when they come. Do not give Ned a stock for free.
Dang. All right.
All right, now he's starting to air dodge. I kind of want to know if we'll maybe like start to see him like bait that and find win times perhaps, because like Ned is going for it pretty consistently, and they're hitting, so you should keep a. I mean, you know, if your opponent's getting hit by the same thing over and over again, there's no reason to
What?
stop.
Oh,
But
wow.
all that lag from that combo, Bayonetta, she has that time where she just can't do anything, and you're gonna get a punish. Of course, finishing touch is the strongest option you can go for.
And I really like that Ned waited too, because in a lot of those situations where Geist is landing with that leg, he likes to land with witch time and catch you trying to punish him. But Ned waited, saw that he didn't do it, and then ran up and used the finishing touch.
That's the first finishing touch I think we've seen land ever
Yeah.
in Ultimate anyway.
Yeah, you really don't
Back
see
in
him
like
often.
the Smash 4 doubles days, the
definitely-
halcyon days of,
There
oh,
are
I get to kill
definitely
everyone
times
at
where,
like 5%.
You forget
Hated
that
that
thing
era.
was a move.
And Scar loves to use the up B too. We never saw him use finishing touch.
It's going to be hard to get like a high limit climb hazard in this particular matchup, but Ned loves to do it out of shield. We'll see it on the ground for sure at some point. Game 2, Ned up 1-0 here. Already a better start than the Saturday Stadium set.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
It's definitely got to be really good for your confidence there after losing to a person twice. How long ago was that tournament?
April.
April?
Yeah,
early
back
April.
in April, coming in and getting that first game. Most definitely feels good.
Nice. Okay, great damage.
Yeah,
Big
good
opening
damage
for
there. Not able to get it off to the side. That's where we're going to see a lot of these kills. Geist loves to go for those fares off the ledge.
He sure does. All right, only 37% on Geist so far.
Ooh!
Finds the
Oh,
tech with the down air.
gosh.
Ned shockingly surviving that
Yeah,
scenario.
I'm like, is he going to be able to? There was no limit. He did not get to use that limit at all. Ragdoll the whole time.
That's one way to take away limit is just combo him for 15 seconds consecutively. Sure.
Yeah, Ned's still opting to stay at like a slower pace. I think Ned is really conditioned to look for ABK, but Geist just isn't giving it to him. But what he is giving him is that 0 to death off a single mistake Ned made up that short hop.
That's what I mean. He dies at 0.
Yeah.
So, like, I feel like Bayonetta might struggle with this pressure that we're seeing from back air. I feel like that's most of the percent that Ned's getting. But as long as Geist is able to get that one down tilt or whatever he needs to get this combo started, he's chilling.
After all those afterburner kicks got punished so heavily in game number 1, Geist is just starting things off much slower by like walking a lot. He mentioned in his previous set how much walking was just helping him create space, and then he just walks up and then finds those witch twists. Okay, that's a stock for Ned.
I haven't seen a lot of Bayonetta deniers, but like the Bayonetta deniers have to be in shambles at this point because Geist is just going insane. Like a tournament of this caliber to be in winners finals is just really nuts for both players.
This character is so strong.
I think it was really weird, like going from one game to another, and characters being different. And when the character was different, they just automatically wrote them off. Characters such as Cloud, Bayonetta, who also did, get a couple of buffs. And then we also had characters like Mario. People thought Mario was bad at the beginning. And maybe Dr. Mario is better. And I'm like, huh? You guys are crazy.
I don't know what pills.
Mario's up tilt was different, and all the Mario mans were like, I hate this.
Yeah, I love when Geist goes off stage there. A lot of the time we see him use like the nair just to catch people because Bayonetta has that mobility where she can just drop down there. So really good stuff to Geist. That was
a pretty quick game, too.
Yeah, it was pretty quick.
Yeah, but it is funny enough that all things said and done, after the meta has shifted and moved over all these years, we're seeing, honestly, a classic Smash 4 Winners Finals with Cloud and Bayonetta.
What opened up a lot of those opportunities for Geist in the combo game there was the insistence for Ned to just press no buttons in the disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
I think Geist was looking for a ton of those buttons in game 1, adapted to that really well in game 2, and that really set up that second stock 0 to death particularly. Now Ned is going to have to change his defensive habit a little bit to adapt to the adaptation.
I feel like this stage pick is very personal because I rode here with Geist and Ned, and me and Geist were sharing how we hate Hollow Bastion and all the songs, and Ned was like, I really like it. So you could definitely tell they were laughing about it too. Geist says that he doesn't really like how big the stage is on the sides.
Okay.
He does like that it has a lower ceiling, but he just does not like having these large blast zones on the sides, and especially when you're killing a lot with Bayonetta back air or these fares that we see off stage, it's definitely going to be a big game changer.
You know what? I'm actually shocked to hear this because I see guys do well on the stage so often. I figured he just liked it here.
Well, it's
I mean,
often his opponent's counterpick.
Yeah, I guess that's what it is.
It's one of those, you don't hate it enough, but it's just like, we're here. I think that was something that I did notice this weekend, is I didn't realize that the blast zones on the side of the stage were this large until one of the sets where someone just wasn't dying. And I'm like, what's going on with these blast zones here?
Hollow Bastion, maybe.
The platform is also lower, so like it's harder to get kills off the top when you're doing like an off the platform setup.
But
the air dodge.
and I do want to accent this too. It's really nice to have them in winners finals just because like you can tell they're laughing and they're like having a really good time despite like the seriousness of these stakes. Like they're still homies at the end of the day. So
They played a lot over the weekend just in friendly setups too.
I feel like anytime I saw Geist, he was sitting right next to Ned. They were talking the entire time. They're definitely like both very quiet, kind of like antisocial. So I'm glad that they like were able to hang out and share this moment together.
Let's be antisocial together.
You can tell in the interviews how thoughtful they are when it comes to their play too.
Yeah.
And look at the power of friendship, winners finals. Naruto was right. We should have listened.
Okay, after 7 seconds, one of them hits a button.
And Ned gets 2 back airs in a row, and all of a sudden this is kind of scary for guys. Guys can blow up to a cross slash at this percent.
Yeah, you really can. Or, God help you, another finishing touch if you can find one.
Well, that dive kick created a very important amount of space for guys.
So one big difference that I was seeing from the beginning of this game to now is that Geist was waiting for Ned to jump to try to use that back air before ABKing, but now I feel like he's doing it preemptively again, which was biting him in the ass in the first game because Ned just waits for it. I think he's getting a little bit more panicked here. Definitely wants to steal at that stock, able to find the back air, but now he's at 109, was really struggling to find that stock. And this is scary, especially when you have to worry about up smash. I wasn't quick enough. I knew it was coming.
It's scary. Well, the up smash is right there.
Oh, not
Really easy
getting
to
the
see
whole
from where
up
we're
special.
sitting, of course.
Oh, obviously, yeah.
So now it's 2 stocks even. This is a much slower game than either game 1 and 2. They're just taking their time. But
Yeah.
big opening for Geist, 50% is really all you can claim. Again, as those blast zones are so far away, that going for the kill isn't really viable.
Okay,
Ooh, that
up
dash kick
airs.
a little bit risky. Double up air, not the biggest punish, but finishing touch is on deck, and Geist has to be careful.
All right, yeah, just let that blade beam rip, a little bit of shield pressure, and that's going to allow Ned to just take this center, which is exactly what he wants.
Oh
Ooh.
gosh, yeah, the up smash. A lot of movements there, a lot of lag landing.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of mileage out of this up smash this game 3.
Great frame trap with the back air into the witch twist, and Ned used a jump, but okay, he finds that air dodge, sneaking back to the ledge.
Oh, wait, went for the 2, tried to reset.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he definitely had devious plans with that after the forward air too. You can tell.
Uh-oh, up tilt and nothing afterward.
Ned sneaks out of that combo.
Was that because he got the limit and it changed his weight?
You know, maybe.
Possibly, I'm not sure.
Ooh, okay,
It looked
that's
really
nice.
goofy.
I feel like we've seen a lot more up air from Ned as well, especially on that middle platform. It's been working out really well for him. Geist is loving to be like just kind of floating around him, especially in the air. So using that up air is going to be really good for Ned to rack up some extra percent.
There's that dash attack he talked about, which is so good at sealing stocks on the edges of stages. Even if the blast zones are further away, Bend is going to take the lead here.
Yeah, it's just like a jump scare thing to react to. It catches so many people off guard. It hits so much lower than people think it does.
Oh my
Ooh,
gosh.
A lot of damage. 5 up
58% from
airs.
just up airs.
When you let it rip again! Perfect timing on the air dodge
Yeah,
to
that
get
was
back.
beautiful recovery there.
All right. Very well placed back air from Geist. We have ourselves an even game, but that was a devastating combo to start off this last stock. Geist is going to have to respond back. We haven't seen any, like, super big combos from Geist this time. It's been a lot of straight hits. Like, it's still close, but normally, you know, Geist gets a touch and you see somebody die. You see somebody, like, go to 70 or something like that.
It's definitely been a very slow-paced, dancing around game. A lot of times where these two just aren't even actually swinging at each other, just around each other.
Right, and the grounded movement sets up all of that. Ned, one of the best at just moving with his character in the business. Geist having to retreat from some of those usual options, you know, like the afterburner kicks, just because Ned's been so good at baiting them out.
Ooh.
Oh, but here we go.
Does Ned have a jump?
Uh-oh.
Doesn't matter. Makes it
This
back
is
to
bad.
the stage.
The ledge literally saving his life. He threw that limit blade beam, which certainly would have killed.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Sneaking by.
Oh, I thought that was up smash time.
Me too.
But
Oh,
dash attack
wow.
number 2 gets there for Ned, who takes a 2-1 lead in the set.
It is not up smash town. It's dash attack district, apparently. But yeah, Bayo, she has a tendency to kind of like pop over the ledge every once in a while to try to like trip you up. But
Yeah.
Cloud does not have to deal with that at all. Dash attack just covers that perfectly.
I think like the big difference is whether or not Geist is committing to something first. You know, with doorstop, we were used to seeing him like initiate a lot of the interactions, and Geist is looking for whiff punishes, but now it feels like Geist is trying way too hard to push his advantage, trying to like find these ABKs randomly instead of waiting for Ned to mess up. But it's because Ned's not really pressing any buttons. Like most of the hits that we see from Geist are when Ned air dodges or when he rolls, whereas if Ned's just dash dancing, he's waiting for Geist to do something so he can back air him for whiffing.
It's so strange to see a Bayonetta player struggle to get off the ledge as much as Geist has been in this situation, especially for the lethality Ned has had in those instances. We saw 2 dash attacks KO there. We saw him rip an up smash at exactly the afterburner kick distance. If Geist were to go for it from the ledge, that's got to put fear in you.
That has definitely made it pretty scary, especially when he has limit. Okay. Back air.
And we did remember earlier, Ned said, I want this run back. He was very confident. He certainly has a great game plan coming into the rematch.
Oh, what? Like tricked him onto the ledge.
Real sneaky from Ned.
Oh, nah. Okay.
Okay.
Gosh,
Okay.
yeah. That could've
I
been
thought that
ugly.
was it.
Hitting the nair and just keeping control of the stage. Using that limit to move.
So I was saying earlier, like, Ned's movement is, like, the main thing that's going to make this matchup, like, tougher than it normally would be. And that was when I was thinking about Seth. Cloud's movement is even better than Sephiroth, so, yeah, Geist is just really, really struggling. Like, Ned, he'll run in, he'll dash out, he'll flicker his shield. We've seen him, like, condition Geist away from going for ABK in neutral just because he's so good at punishing with cross slash. It's just a really tough battle for Geist to get these confirms.
Oh, I thought that could have been more of a catch for Geist on that platform read with the afterburner kick, but instead, Ned has been sneaking out of these disadvantaged states so well.
And now we have full limit. Geist at 103%. No room for error anymore. Blade beam, dash attack, what will it be? Okay, it was dash attack that time.
She's just running. She's
like,
"I'm
get
outta
away!
here."
She said, girl, I am scared. I got to go.
This man is glowing blue, and I don't like it.
I don't like it. I don't know him. I gotta go.
Forwarder. Okay, so has to get rid of limit there. Makes it back on the stage, back air, and once again we have Geist on ledge. Oh,
Fair one,
okay.
something scary, but Ned again just breaks the zone with a dare.
Yeah, it's actually insane how good he is doing at like just beating her in the air game. Like he is really just shutting it down for Bayo.
He's staying really calm, just letting Geist get the damage. Like, you know what? I'm gonna take it, and then when the opportunity presents itself, just finding those gaps.
Yeah, it's weird to see Geist's combo game so stymied by someone who's playing so confidently in the disadvantage. But Geist did get the back air on the right side to even this up 2 stocks apiece.
Yeah.
And Ned goes again, though.
Even when he is getting ABKs, they're trading with like nairs or they're trading with like up air, so they're just not able to confirm still.
Yeah.
And Cloud's aerials do more damage per single hit by far than Bayonetta's aerials.
I'm surprised that we went to PS2. I feel like a smaller stage is what Geist needs to close the distance.
Yeah, especially considering how good Ned's defense has been so far.
Maybe we saw like a ban on Smashville and Small Battlefield.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, the up throw. Okay, limit is gone, but what is Geist gonna do? Okay, following with that witch twist to keep himself safe, that was really smart.
Ooh, okay.
Good tech from Ned.
Yeah, that dash attack would have been a terrible angle for Ned to come back from.
See there, Geist waiting for the up air commitment from Ned and then going for the swing. I think that's the way that he needs to play this. I know that Ned is not doing anything, and so it's very frustrating, but I think playing super patient and just taking your time is going to be the way to go.
And even though like this game just super feels like it's in Ned's control right now, these two are neck and neck.
Well, what did you just do?
RIP to the neck. Right off the guillotine, he was like, you know what, you're done.
She used to have a neck, yeah.
Let her eat cake.
Truly, the Marie Antoinette hair and everything right now.
Oh, now look at Ned go. He's getting forward airs.
Ooh, the blade beam at point blank. Really smart
Finally
play
getting
from
a
Ned.
hit on
And
that.
that sour hit of the forward air is setting up a terrible situation for Geist. Okay, sneaking by with grabs, though.
We're finally seeing some more aggressive play from Ned. Guys kind of struggling to like get back used to him switching so hard from offense to defense.
Oh yeah, he sees the blood in the water. So that's my set.
Okay, but Ned put himself in the corner there. I don't know how I feel about that. This is Geist's chance to punish. The limit may have given him a little weight again to help stay alive.
Yeah, that's the second time this set where you're just like, damn, limit is OD.
Dang, especially with the spacing on that, Geist not able to get a punish on it too.
Yeah, that climb hazard shield was a little too slow for Ned, unfortunately. But Geist wasn't able to do anything on the back end, so 2 stocks again, back air all the way across stadium. Not enough, but the guns put Ned in a bad spot. Okay, a dead spot. Let's be clear here.
All right, Geist has a mountain to climb. He can't make any mistakes. Up smash out of shield, even up B out of shield if he has limit. All these things can kill Ned if he makes, or kill Geist if he makes any errors. I thought we were gonna see him take him off the top there. Not gonna find it just yet. Ned reeling back, trying to throw some F-tilts out, just staying super safe like he's playing the first stock.
Bayo can certainly make comebacks, though. Okay,
Yeah,
this forward air from the ledge is nice.
If you made me put money on any of the players here to make this comeback, it would be Geist. But yeah, gonna be able to find that dash attack at the ledge. Ned taking it 3-1.
Yeah, he got so much mileage. I feel like 1 out of every 3 stocks he took was that dash attack at the ledge.